You need the information in the company because a presentation needs to be duplicable. I get irritated when people say yes to me. If you spend 3 hours with the prospect, something is wrong with you. If there's one technique to close the whole world, I know how to guarantee a close. So now what works? Underselling or overselling? What's our plan? We have wellness product, we have telecommunications, we have vacation. Projections is where I get to play. However nice your presentation, however fantastic your material, doesn't make a difference. This is 12 minutes. I'm done with my plan. Do you have any questions? Now first let me make it very clear to you. There is no right and there is no wrong way to show the plan. There is only the way that works. So if you are showing the plan dressed up like a clown and singing a song and people are signing up, keep doing it. I'm in full support. So a lot of morons in this industry think there is a certain way of showing the plan. None lah. My plan changes every day. Depending on my mood, depending whether I'm wearing shorts, longs, you understand or not? Alright, what color my t-shirt, my plan changes. Are you guys with me now? Whether I'm talking to a lady, married, single, you understand or not? Fat people, thin people, my plan will change. Fat people, you see, your dream to lose weight will become a reality in this business. You understand? Thin people, finally you can afford to buy food. And eat as much as you want. Are you guys with me now? Alright? You understand now? To a single mother, I show the plan differently. I talk about sending the kids to university, how much it's going to cost. You understand? To a housewife, a home management consultant, I talk about independence. Alright? Making your own money, buying your own stuff, and finally kicking him out. You understand or not? Just kidding. However, the content of the plan, alright, is what your system must give you. The content, the information. Too much information is bad. Too little information is bad. Too much information may make the person think too much and say no. Too little information could lead to misrepresentation for the person to sign up. Are you guys with me now? Right? Now my plan has never changed in 11 years. Okay? I fundamentally break my plan to 4 quadrants, like Kiyosaki. Are you guys with me? Alright? And today's information has changed. Alright? When you are 11-year-old company, you don't have to give the address of the company. You understand now? Because you see, the plan only gets the person's mind open. However great you show the plan, in today's economic condition, people may sign up. You understand or not? They got money, okay, I buy. Sometimes their ego drives them, no? Oh, you think I cannot afford? I had one plan, I said, listen, I understand that you can't afford to join us now. Who said? No, you don't look like you can afford. No, I can. I want to buy now, I don't get. No, I can. No, power buy now. Sign up. So sometimes the ego is you tekan the ego a bit, the moron will take out his money, you understand? But you see, there's a massive mindset you have to change. The intention of showing the plan is not for him to sign up. It's for him to buy into the concept. If you just want to sign up, you don't even have to show the plan. Beg. Please buy. Please. If that's your intention, if your intention is to just get that 1 UV, or half UV, or 3 UV, right, then the plan is very different. You understand or not? Alright? You want to give him enough information to go back thinking, I may be interested in doing this business. Are you guys with me now? Alright? So remember, the plan only transfers information. The closing 100% depends on you. I never teach people how to close because it cannot work. Think about it. If there's one technique to close the whole world, you won't be sitting in the room. We will be in the mama stall, all pink Ferraris outside. You understand? Somebody said, I know how to guarantee a close. How? You understand? There's no such thing. If anyone comes and tell you the best closing method, it depends who you're talking to. There's too many variables in the presentation. The main variable is who you're talking to. So the first info which needs to be shared is obviously on the company. Okay? Alright? You need the information on the company. Now some people show a plan on paradigm shift, economic change, you understand or not? Time versus money. Up to you. Alright? I like my plan to be 12 minutes. Count him. Because I don't have as much time as you. You understand? You do nothing constructive in your life. You understand or not? So you can talk long to the guy. So I saw somebody gave me a presentation from London. 34 pages. I looked at their presentation, confirm I won't sign up. Because a presentation needs to be duplicable. That means when I see you do it, I can do it, But if you do it and I feel, oh shit, this is damn hard, then I cannot do it. That already starts me with rejection mode, This looks not like my cup of tea. When somebody says it, it is actually your fault. Because you presented it in a way that person is uncomfortable generally about the business. Are you guys with me or not? Are you guys with me so far? Alright? So information on the company start with the name. Quest. Net. Here, every stage I tell you where it could go. It could go many places. Here, it could immediately go to, I know about this already. Have you seen this happen? No chair even start. Now, some people say, Patman, we mustn't talk about the name at the beginning. We talk the name about at the end. Hey, stupid, y'all. Why waste 45 minutes, 30 minutes? I rather know from the beginning because I got another prospect waiting. Only people who don't do rule 3 will mention the name at the end because they got a lot of free time. So you will come back and tell your upline, I spent 3 hours with the prospect. If you spend 3 hours with the prospect, something is wrong with you. Unless you are signing up, processing. Because when somebody asks too many questions, they're asking questions for 2 reasons. Genuine interest to know, alright, or just to find a way to get out of you. So today's world is no longer like, 12 years ago when I was networking. When I was networking was still new. People are very receptive. Today the world is fast moving, You got 40 minutes to sit down with somebody every day. You cannot get 40 minutes from me. If I'm the MD of the V and you say, Patman, can you meet? I'm sorry, I can't meet 40 minutes. I don't have the time. Alright? But we can meet at 2 in the morning. I'm very flexible. Are you guys with me or not? So when you get an appointment, right, don't beat around the bush. That's my philosophy. I don't know what your uplines teach you. Whatever your uplines teach you, follow. Patman is not your working upline. I'm just a guiding hand here, You understand or not? So take it back to your upline and say, Patman said this. Alright? So now don't go and tell her, hey, upline, moron. I'm going to listen to Patman. No, my technique works for me, may not work for you. You understand or not? So I don't beat around the bush. I want it quick, fast, get it over and done with, to have an indication whether it's coming or not coming. You understand? Because I got many other things to do. Why? I got to monitor my 5 people. I got to do goal setting. I got to do my own rule 3. You understand? I got to talk to this, communicate, create the newsletter, email, mass email, lot of things to do. You want me to sit down 3 hours at a prospect? You understand? So usually you spend 45 minutes, maximum 1 hour with the prospect. Chitty, chat here, there, hello, how's the family and all that. Now the minute the prospect has indicated no, alright, don't be pushy. Because they stop answering your phone call. So a lot of people tell me, Patman, my prospects don't answer my phone anymore because you were too pushy. Why are you so desperate? Developer must sign up. Nobody to talk to. Your name list zero. No word. So if I'm showing her the plan and she said, no, I'm really not interested, Patman. Are you sure? Yeah, okay, how's the family? You understand? Listen, I respect your decision, alright? But if I give you a call one of these days, let's catch up again. Alright? Do your own research, let me know what you think. You understand? Because today's world have changed. Aggressive pushes in sales are rejected by everyone. You understand? You don't get irritated. When you come out of Hong Kong, Shanghai Bank, one person say, hey, beli lah, beli lah, beli lah, beli lah, beli lah, beli lah, beli lah. I say, Mangko, you understand? Right? But if somebody comes to my house and say, hey, listen, right? You have a beautiful house. What's missing is this thing. I can't promise you it's a great product, but I'm telling you it keeps your air clean. I use it. My mom's sinus cured, blah, 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 blah. Listen, what I'll do, I'll leave this brochure with you. You're interested, you give me a call. Right? Hey, by the way, how's golf? Oh, straight away I'll buy. I said, no, let's talk about the product. No lah. Why? I didn't come here to talk about product. I came here to see you and your mom, Everything okay? How's golf? I got a friend who has a golf course. You want to go and play? So now it's undersell. No longer oversell. The world is changing, Remember, if you do not progress with the people, you get left behind. So now what works? Underselling or overselling? True or not? Philo. Right? Buy lah. Hey, buy lah. Philo. Buy lah. Buy. Damn, like a dog, barking at you. Don't think about it. I don't know. This is my opinion. I'm different from you. Undersell or oversell? Somebody comes to you, subtle approach or aggressive approach? Subtle you like, where? You understand not? Right? So you must adapt, adjust, accommodate lah. Right? If you go to an aggressive group like students, maybe need to be a bit aggressive lah, correct or not? You can do it. We will buy over the whole blah blah blah. Buy what color BMW? Black, red. What's your dream? Tell me. Shut up and sign up now. If it works, then I do it to her lah. So, what plan is the best plan? The plan that works. So, any moron come and teach you a plan which they guarantee you will work. Alright? Take the book, Even a Moron with a Dream. Hit one time and ask him to read. Are you guys know? Why you must hit the head? Because sometimes you're born, your brain is not in the right position. You must move it. Okay? Alright? So now, company, QuestNet. That's all I say. Alright? Okay? 11 years old is enough. Because, you see, don't presume all your prospects are idiots. You say QuestNet, you can say based out of Hong Kong and Malaysia, 11 years old. Are you guys with me now? Alright? Today has a database of over 5.5 million people / customer, whatever you want to call them. Alright? Then I tell, it's a reasonably well-established company. Alright? Okay? I've been with them for 10 years, I would say. You would say I've been with them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I just got started. Right? Because you see, you want them to relate to you, You're not telling a story, you are having a conversation. Change your plan from presentation to conversation. And immediately your sign-up ratio goes up. You understand? Alright? So I don't like to blah, 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 blah. Are you interested? I like it to be easy, conversation, interaction. Are you understand? Alright, okay? It's one of the most largest e-commerce companies in Asia. Alright, today. Okay? Alright? Now, this is, in my opinion, alright, enough information for the guy who doesn't know anything sitting down in front of you. Do you need more information than this? I don't know, you tell me. Somebody said, Hong Kong, Bank of China, 55th floor, you take left from the lift, you turn right, bang, you see QuestNet. Unbelievable lah. I went there last month. Okay, I only can speak from my experience. Don't talk so much. You know, talk little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Prospect. Don't scare him. See, he looks scared already. I'm just training his. What's your name? Anba. Selayang. Huh? So Anba, you don't know where he's coming from. He's my prospect. Right? You don't know how his day was. Whether his boss called him a moron today or not. Whether his gaji kena potong 30%. Alright? You understand? No? Maybe his mother-in-law made his life miserable today. Then he's coming there. Because obligation, friend, macha, this one, that one, all connection. You know why you are sound so desperate with Anba? Because you show one plan a month. If you show one plan a month, you will not let him go. But if you show 15 plans a month, Anba is just another number. Kick him out, replace. So the desperate people are those who do less. Those who do more are never desperate. I've observed this many times. Are you guys with me or not? Right? So Anba, you know, Patman, seriously, this MLM things are not good. Anba, listen. Right? Relax. There's no obligation, bro. Right? I'm just going to show you what I do. If you like it, we talk. If you don't like it, let's talk about it. So Anba, right? If he already says doesn't like MLM, then I already have to let my guard down, you know. I have to change my head from trying to push. Now you're trying to pull. So showing the plan is push and pull. Ultimately. You understand? You can push or you can pull him. Which is more effective? Pull. So don't worry, Anba. Right? I won't take too long. Okay, I know you heard a lot about MLM. Have you ever been in MLM before? Yes, I was once in Genesis World, shut down. You understand? This, that, whatever, scam. Okay, we're a bit different. Let me explain why. Right? So immediately, he lets his guard down. Right? Now, the company I'm working with, or I'm with, is called QuestNet. We are 11 years old, Anba. We are based in Hong Kong, Malaysia, offices, few other countries around the world. Right? We are pretty big. Right? We have about 5.5 million customers after 11 years, which in my opinion is very impressive. You understand? Right? The beauty about our company is we are 100% an e-commerce platform company. Right? So basically we can do business anywhere in the world. Right? Very simple. Right? But the most, to me, I think the best thing about talking to you right now is that the company is 11 years old. I mean, that speaks for itself, Anba. Okay? Now, a lot of people like to show or give a brochure while they are talking. Never do that. Because the human mind naturally wants to see the brochure, not listen to you. So what I do, after I finish my plan, I leave something behind. The welcome CD, a brochure. But don't start by saying, listen, this is our company. You read, I'll drink coffee. So your table must be clean, you know. Don't take too much barang. Don't open your laptop, iPhone, DVD player, TV, you understand? After 3 hours, you fix everything. Okay, Anba, now are you ready? Okay. Tit. Moronic. So I like to start with a piece of paper, pen. But once I'm finished, not for him to walk away thinking I'm unprofessional, I give him my barang lah. Right? Welcome CD. It's always good to give. I got a reason at least to call him and say, give me back. Even though he's not interested. He said, Patman, I'm sorry. Hey, listen, Anba, relax. I just want my CD and brochure back, bro. Right? Okay? Whatever decision you make, I respect. No problem. Okay? Did you watch the DVD? No? Yeah, Patman, but I spoke to my mother-in-law. She said if I do networking, I cannot wash the bathroom anymore. No time, this, that. You know, all that problem. No problem, Anba. I know. Right? You understand? No? So don't be under Anba must sign up. Why? Why Anba must sign up? Under what rule of law? Who said he must do anything? Right? You are a businessman. Some people buy your char kway teow, some people don't buy your char kway teow. Who said I must buy your char kway teow? You think the char kway teow there, you walk by shop, hello, beli? Hey, beli ah? Hey, mana beli? Hey, beli? Hey. Saya vegetarian, diamlah makan ah. Imagine if you are forced to do something in the supermarket. You walk, you see, hello, you look at it, buy. How you'll go to the supermarket? So why suddenly Anba must buy my product? So ultimately, my duty is to give him the information in a professional manner, in the most convincing manner without crossing the lines of logic. Right? So I give information about the company, short and sweet. Now if the person says, I heard about QuestNet, fantastic. That's all I say. You don't say, "Ayo, really? We are legal, I swear." Then take out all the documents. You see, our case cleared, Malaysia license, this one, my father's photograph, my birth certificate. Paranoid, you know. So Anba says, Padman, I heard about QuestNet. Fantastic. From who? I need to know lah, because I'm a professional networker. Oh, I heard it from Nesa. Oh, fantastic, Anba. You get back to her. Alright, she's one of our team members in Malaysia. You know, that must be the attitude. No, Nesa. Lucky you met me lah, Anba. Lucky lah, Anba, you. Follow me lah, Anba. I give you discount 10% lah. Those laughing, all guilty. All guilty. Are you guys with me now? Alright? So I talk. Now if he says QuestNet, I heard, hey, hold on, Padman, this QuestNet, that company last time had problems. Well, we had a few challenges, honestly, Anba. Let me tell you right now. But everything has been resolved. Alright? We are in Malaysia right now. We have a direct selling license. You can check us out later. Alright? We are well established. But Anba, we went through some challenges. But things are good now. Right? What happened last time? Case went, won. We won. Our case was thrown out. Alright? Now we are licensed to do business in Malaysia. You understand? So keep your answers short, to the point. And if he drags it on too much, tell him to shut up politely. You understand? Anba, I understand your concerns. Alright? Let me go through this first. Alright? And then I got some material to give you. Alright? Which I'm very confident, alright, will give you some level of comfort that everything is okay. So never make absolute statements. Don't say, no, now we are 100% legal. Badawi is the chairman. You know, out of desperation, you suddenly say things, you know. No, I heard somebody ask me once, hey, betul ke Badawi ni, chairman? I said, who? Then maybe I thought one of our Tengku or Tan Sri's name is Megat Badawi or something. I checked. I said, no, hey, brother, Badawi is not our chairman. Sami Velu could be our chairman now. At least the roads around MCOP will be very nice. So I talk about company. Very short and sweet. And then I talk about product. Alright, Anba? Okay, QuestNet today has an amazing range of products. Right, but Anba, we don't have much time today. So I'm not going to tell you in detail every product we sell. Alright, but I'm going to tell you a few categories. You tell me which one you're most likely to want to know more about. I expand on that. Fair enough, Anba. Alright? Oh yeah, Padman, what do you have? We have wellness products. We have telecommunications. We have vacation. You understand? Alright, we have watches and jewelry. Alright, okay, you understand? So I categorize the products. And then he says, oh, okay, Padman, may I know a little bit about this vacation thing? Then I explain QVI. Alright? But don't go there and say, let me start by our wellness product. We have 15 wellness products. This is the BioDis. Taste the ketchup. This is the Chi pendant. Where and see? So by the end of the presentation, he's got about 5 pendants. Alright? A lot of things in his mouth he's tasting. One phone here. Alright? Then I say, interested Anba. So don't overdo these products. You understand? I don't even talk much. I say, listen, we sell a huge range of products. Okay, later I'll give you some material for you to look through. Alright? But is there anything particular you like? Alright, are you into wellness? Yeah, I'm big time into wellness. We got an amazing wellness product called Bioris. Right? Do you go on vacation with your family once a year? Hey, QBI will be something worth looking at. But it's all a conversation of question, answer. Question, you answer. Don't be a robot. You understand or not? Don't be too rigid. Be a bit flexible. So products, you divide it to categories. Alright? 4 or 5 categories. And expound on what category the person wants to know. You understand or not? Okay? And then I go into the plan. Plan. Simple. What's our plan? I don't complicate 3-header, qualify, you got 2 not qualified, qualified later, blah, blah, blah. Why? Necessary. Yeah? You only met the flow for 15 minutes. You're already talking about this. This is already automatic. This 2 blank, then you must fill it up later, qualifying you know. Alright, I basically said, listen, our comp plan is very easy. The minute you purchase a product, you get an account. Your account has a left group and a right group. Alright? Every product purchase has a unit volume attached to it. Some are 0.5, some are 1, some are 3, some are 7, some are 15. Okay, depending what you retail or who you recommend to the business. Okay, and you simply start by talking to a few people. Alright, people in your circle of influence. I'll be there, I'll help you. We have training DVDs, we have material, Anba, don't worry. Alright, your first few meetings, you don't do it alone. I'll follow you every step of the way. Again, I'm building a bridge, correct? Alright, so Anba, you talk to, let's say, Kalai, alright, and Joel, okay? And Kalai purchases the product 1 UV, Joel purchases the product 3 UV, which could be a vacation package, alright, which could be one of these products, because every product carries different value. And it depends what the person wants and the affordability of the person. You understand or not? Right? And then basically Kalai now helps find 2 more people. Of course, you and me helping her talk to these people. And the minute a volume reaches 3 UV or 3 UV, alright, you make an amount of $250 US. You understand or not? Now, every detail, the first quick start commission, all I talk later. Because I don't want him to think too much during my presentation. I don't want to cloud his mind with analytical things. I just want a message to go that you make 250. You understand or not? Now, Anba, it's very simple. If tomorrow these people talk to some people, alright, Joel goes out there, brings 2 of his friends also back buying a 3 UV product, that volume is generated here and you get paid $500 US or 250 or whatever, okay? You understand? Anyone can understand this way. The simplicity of QuestNet, take advantage of it. Now remember, Anba, one of the biggest benefits of our comp plan is that whoever Kalai brings in comes back to you. Alright? Whoever that person below Kalai brings in also comes back to you. Paid out on a simple 250 US. Alright? And one big advantage, Anba, is that none of these people are restricted geographically. It could be India, it could be Malaysia, it could be Dubai, it doesn't matter. You could sit in Teluk Intan, alright, and do business in Iceland without moving further than your kitchen. That's what attracted me to this business, Anba. Do you understand? Right? Simple. Plan. I don't even go to cycle. Not yet. Why I want to talk about cycle? Then I talk about the 10 CPV points. He said, what? What is these points? Well, you can get product. What kind of products? Well, what if I don't want the product? What can I do with my CPV? You're opening to? Because you see, I only share relevant information. The CPV is irrelevant information. 20 minutes, I know him. Why I must talk about CPV? It's like meeting a girl and straight away telling your personal story. You understand or not? First, you talk about necessary things like what you want for lunch, darling, this one, that one, that one. Don't say when I was a child, I fell on the tree, my mother slapped me, now my brain has moved from this side to that side. Kalai broke up my first relationship, you understand? Don't freak the girl out. Are you guys with me now? Don't freak Anba out also. Are you guys with me? Alright? Right. Then my favorite part of the plan, which I go to, is projections. Projections is where I get to play. You understand? I said, Anba, to give you a clearer picture what this means, or how much money can you potentially make if you take the business seriously. Alright? Take for example, over 1 year, right? You start talking to some people, it starts to grow, you got about, let's say 50 people here, 60 people here who have come in, alright? Alright? And out of them, only about 10% decide to take the business seriously. The others decide just to be happy with the product. Right, Anba? So you also have a choice to make today. Whether you really want to go into this and start working, or you just want to go back with a good vacation package which you said you were interested in. Alright? So let's say take 10%. There's 5 serious people here, 6 serious people here. Right? Just if each of them talk to one person and bring them in 1 month, buying a simple 1 UV package, alright, or product range, you will get 5 UV and 6 UV coming to you every month, which pays you $250 US. Right? Don't worry. Whatever is not used is carried forward down on standby for you to qualify down the road. You understand? Anna? But if these guys do this every week, you're looking at 250 US every week, paying you about 825 ringgit a week, additional from whatever you're earning from your job right now as an engineer, doctor. You know? You understand? Or not? Right? And as you move along, and if you're doing it right, once again, Anba, you're not doing this alone. I'm there with you. Okay? And you have eventually, after 5 years, 1,000 people here, 1,000 people here. Right? And 10% of them are serious, which is about 100 people and 100 people. And each of them just bring one person in with a 1 UV product every month. You're looking